This is Hotel Majestic in Kuala Lumpur, and I'm about to take you on a day of luxury living in this rare colonial gem. We're spending the day here at one of Asia's great colonial hotels and the site of our annual event, Nomad Capitalist Live. From Malaysia's classiest happy hour with cocktails for under $5 to the charming afternoon tea service in the Orchid Room to cabaret singers at dinner evocative of old Malaya. Even to the amazing pool, barbershop, and cigar room, we're showing you some of my favorite places to spend time right here in Kuala Lumpur. But first, I was inspired by the show A Gentleman in Moscow, where in post-Tsarist times, Russian nobleman comes back. He is tried for being against the new communist order, but rather than execute him, they sentence him to a life of imprisonment inside his luxury hotel. We are not trapped inside the Majestic Hotel. But I do live in Kuala Lumpur part of the year, and I realized we may live like a king in KL, but I said, we kept saying, oh, are we going to go to the Majestic for cocktails? Are we going to go there to get my haircut? Are we going to go there for this? I said, let's just make a separate video, show people where we host Nomad Capitalist Live, but show them a whole nother number of places where you can go even when you live in Kuala Lumpur. The glamour of these old school hotels is started with just a handful of rooms where we're staying in the Majestic wing. People would come out of the old train station, they would carry their luggage across the street. That was a bygone era of travel, and you really capture that here in the Majestic, which is why I think it's a great place to have an event. What I love about last year is working together was really the first time we made Nomad Capitalist Live true event. Not a conference, but an event.
No, with all the entertainment that we have, it definitely is an event. Even just walking out to the pub to begin with. The welcome cocktail reception with the saxophone player and the guitar player.
The models.
And the models. And then we have the dancers, the Chinese, the Indian dancers to welcome everyone into the Asian culture.
The lion dance, which they do here for Chinese New Year's. But we just said, we're just going to bring it out with the gong.
Yeah, no, everyone's really excited about that, for sure.
We're not big fans of politicians, but occasionally you get someone who transcends, like a Nigel Farage. Even though we don't agree with him on everything, he's a gentleman. He's easy to work with.
Yeah, he's actually someone who requests me because he speaks directly to me. I don't need to go through his team for every little thing. He'll literally... Marina, look, I need this, I need that. I'm arriving at this time.
And then he comes and he talks to people. And he does all the VIP functions and everyone has a great time. And people feel like he really takes care of you, which I'm guessing a lot of these politicians, they don't do. Every year, people come to Nomad Capitalist Live and realize they want to become our client because they see exactly what's involved in the process of going where you're treated best. You don't have to wait until the next Nomad Capitalist Live. Go to nomadcapitalist.com/apply. Learn how we help 7- and 8-figure entrepreneurs and investors legally reduce their taxes, have a plan B for their family, find the places they aren't maybe aware of, like Malaysia, places where they can invest, places where they can live. Find your safe havens. Go to nomadcapitalist.com/apply. Learn how we've helped thousands of people just like you.
Mr. Henderson is upstairs in the spa. I'm gonna go relax by the pool.
I've come to the Smokehouse for years. This is a great place to hang out. They offer memberships, and when I would come during the day, Johnny the barman, who we'll meet later, would say, you don't have to have a drink. We'll make you a Shirley Temple, like you're 6 years old.
My name is Rolf. I'm a bar captain. I'm working here from last 10 years at Smokehouse. My favorite whiskey is like Port Charlotte, 10 years. It's PT and smoky whiskey. Or we have some premium rum also. We have Ron Zacapa XO. It's a good quality rum, very good to pair with cigars. It's made with very good quality sugar canes grown on the mountains. Very good rum.
I stayed at hotels all around the world. There still is no better value for what you get, I think, than this hotel. It's really nice to have, for the third year in a row now, all Nomad Capitalist, everyone's staying here, people you meet at breakfast. But I am seeing here, you've got more tourism now that China's reopened. Japan, there's more tourism, like all over Southeast Asia. There's a growing middle class. They're coming here. So it used to be like 80, 90 bucks a night. It's still pretty affordable, but you're probably not under 100 bucks anymore.
We're not under 100, we're not.
So things have gotten a little bit expensive, and the ringgit has been strengthening over the last number of months.
I mean, even doing the comparison between our first agreement from last year and this year's agreement, the prices have gone up.
Hashtag inflation. Later, we're going to be opening this door and showing you the amazing Majestic Smokehouse with billiards and cigars and one of the most iconic barmen you'll find anywhere in the world. That's coming up. But right now, I'm going to head down the stairs to the world's oldest barbershop and get my hair cut.
We're here in the Majestic's Orchid Conservatory. This is one of the most beautiful rooms in the city. People come here on a weekend and have afternoon tea, classy bachelorette parties. This is a great place. We're going to show you the Majestic's afternoon tea service. It's one of the most affordable in the world, and it's someplace that I love to come when I'm in KL.
My name is Afra Said. I am the General Manager for Food Aid Foundation.
Tell us about the Food Aid Foundation.
Food Aid Foundation is a non-profit organization. We were established 11 years ago. So we have several key areas. One is we rescue surplus food from food manufacturers and we distribute them to the needy, those who are poor, and underprivileged. Waste prevention and also alleviating hunger.
Because I know that Malaysia is actually one of the top 10 countries for plastic waste. And I think that for food waste, it may also be up there. So you're basically saying there's food that's being wasted and we're diverting that to what communities is that going to?
Correct, yeah, because those food wasted are still edible.
Right.
They're only not sellable. They're not sellable, but it's still edible, still good. People wouldn't buy it. Maybe it's cosmetically not nice, or maybe it's close to expiry or off specs. Yeah, so
one of the things that I don't like here is if you go to the nice grocery stores, they wrap everything in plastic, and it's such a waste. I think many people wouldn't realize just how much wealth there is in Malaysia and how much of a middle class there is here. But obviously, there are still people who are struggling. Where are those communities? What does that look like?
a few group of people. Our main focus would be the welfare homes and the children home, refugee centers, and also those staying in low-cost flats. Yeah, the bottom 40 communities.
Yeah.
And like it or not, like after COVID, right, even the people who are in middle class had gone down to the bottom class. And even though now the job market is already open, but we had also seen that some of them don't get the job that they used to have. They have to settle down with whatever that they get, and it's still struggling.
Someone who's getting a really hearty lunch, that's what you're focused on, is giving that person all the staples. They got everything they need. Well, we want to help you to feed thousands of meals to people who are in need here. And so we want to make a donation to the Food Aid Foundation.
Here's the briefcase.
It doesn't look like in the movies, but that's actually the amount.
Thank you so much.
Well, we hope you'll do a lot of good work with it, feeding a lot of needy people here in Malaysia. I've been proud to be here for many years, so thank you for what you're doing.
Thank you so much.
We're having afternoon tea, but there's so much more luxury to experience. After this, we're going to one of the coolest bars anywhere in Southeast Asia to get incredibly priced cocktails. Then we're having dinner at the Colonial Café. It's a place you can't miss, an ultimate throwback. There's so much more. Stick with us. 5 o'clock. That means it's happy hour at the legendary Majestic Smokehouse. Every day, 7 days a week from 5 to 8. It's buy one, get one free drinks. We're gonna head in, we're gonna play billiards, we're gonna try cigars, and we're gonna see just what makes this such a unique place to hang out in KL. The Gentlemen's Club here at the Majestic is one of the best deals you'll find. You join for the year. You get 4 buffets at Contango. We were there for breakfast. They've got an amazing lunch. They've got an amazing dinner. You get to go for your pick. You get to spend 1 weekend here in the Majestic wing of the hotel. You get 12 haircuts downstairs. They can also substitute head massages. So even if you're here part-time, you can use all your certificates in a year. You get 20% off bottles of alcohol and cigars. You can use the gym and the Tower Wing pool all year long, and they custom make your own smoking jacket. Don't get purple, only I have purple, but you can choose from any of the other fine colors. They don't pay me to talk about it. I just think it's a great deal at 3,000 ringgit plus. That's like under 700 bucks a year. It is a cool deal, and you get to hang out here in the Smokehouse. Thank you. As we've seen, everyone in Malaysia speaks excellent English, so we'll just say cheers.
Cheers.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning.
Hi, Gina. Good morning. How are you?
Hi, Maria. Hi, Is
See you again.
Good to see you. So we are staying in the ballroom for this event?
Yes, absolutely.
Let's go. Yep, so we have done a little mock-up for what we have done last year based on 105 tables. This is where the normal guests will be sitting, and then we have also done the section for where the VIP sections are sitting as well. Obviously, we have the main stage, which is one of the biggest stages in KL, and then we have the 3 LEDs showing you up in front of you, where you're doing your presentations and all that. So, yeah, we can work around and see how we want to improve for next year.
Yeah, no, me seeing this, it kind of reminds me of the premium section. It was right over here. But how we had like this in gold, and then we had different like floral arrangements for them that were very particular, and mesh chairs in this area, for more leg room. And then I see the VIP area, and I just remember how this was like broke saw. And then we have the classroom style and the sofa.
Correct.
And then we had champagne for the afternoon session.
Yes.
So it kind of like resembled like maybe a first class like Emirates flight area.
A more premium sitting arrangement.
For sure. Very comfortable, very beautiful. For the VIPs, to get a head massage and a shoulder massage. So during the sessions, everyone was just sitting there and they would just lay back at any given moment and just receive their massage. Very VIP.
While listening to the conference.
While listening to the conference, of course. You know, the following day, they all received a special snack, a special dessert. It was a donut, of course.
What I'm really happy we did in 2024 was sell out the entire event in about 2 weeks during the launch period. But the hotel sold it even faster. I think people now realize rooms here are a hot commodity and you want to book them. And I think it worked out beautifully because people realize I'm going to miss out if I don't do it early.
No, and it was like that because just in 6 days, we sold out of the hotel rooms. And up until the day before the event, I was still getting emails for requests for a hotel room. So people want to stay here. People want to wake up in the morning, feel the Colonial vibe in the cafe, and then just come straight to the ballroom.
It's not a manufactured scarcity, but there is an actual scarcity here. And that's what's different between an event and a conference where there's always an extra room hanging around. I mean, this is a bit more intimate.
Oh, yeah.
And we were discussing, we looked at, Marina Bay Sands and convention centers. We looked at places all over the world for this. There is not only a great space, we can accommodate a lot of people, but there's still an intimacy. There's a charm here. I mean, this is not your average, JW Marriott, where it could be in Tehran or it could be in Los Angeles.
Yeah, no, we put on a great show, but the hotel does a lot of the work for us.
Just love the greenery here. We're gonna go to dinner at the Colonial Café. They have an amazing musical act. It's a family that's played here for generations, I think. It's going to be amazing, and we're going to cap off a day of luxury here as a gentleman in Kuala Lumpur at the Majestic. That's my day inside Hotel Majestic. It's one of the coolest hotels you'll go to. It's where we host Nomad Capitalist Live, and I hope you'll see why. This is a place that I want you to see and experience. Go to nomadcapitalist.com/live. Join us at our next event. Be part of this special place in my life. You can live like a king in this hotel without ever setting foot outside. From the Majestic, good night.